Welcome to the Auto Body Source Podcast, your direct link to products, skills, and training for a rewarding career in automotive collision repair. We're here today with Larry Trexler at SEM Products. He oversees training and all things technical. You may have seen him on many of SEM's training videos. So welcome, of course, Larry. We're glad to have you here. And
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. We wanted to get a little bit of a deeper dive into what Gladiator XC is and what it offers.
Absolutely. It's, we're excited about Gladiator XC. And for those members who are familiar with some of our other products, I mean, we've had, we're calling, the XC stands for Extreme Coating. Which is a little bit different because we've always referred to these as truck bed liners in the past. And I've been with SEM for 17 years. And, for all 17 of those years, we've always had products that we would consider truck bed liners, and they've kind of evolved throughout the years. And, our most recent coatings, we had one that was called Rocket XC. And we still have Rocket XC, and it's a great product. But Rocket always had a little bit higher gloss level, which, a lot of people really like the look of. They like the texture of it, as well. But we also had customers that were always interested in wanting a lower gloss or a matte version of the same product. And so that's what we did. We went to work to develop a product. And once again, just a couple of weeks ago, we launched it to the market, which is Gladiator XC. And we're extremely excited about the possibilities for this one.
Nice. That is exciting. I know you guys are, this is really exciting, I think, for most of the automotive aftermarket audience in light of the SEMA show that's going to be launching this week. The properties of Gladiator are very unique, it looks like. Of course, it looks like because it's 2K, that it's really commercial grade and industrial grade. What are some of the applications that it's intended for off the bat?
Wow. Yeah, that's a great question. And that's exactly why we call them extreme coatings now, because I would say that, over only about half of the coatings that we sell end up in the back of a truck bed. So you think about areas such as handrails. You think about amusement parks. They're constantly using, these types of coatings in amusement parks because regular paint with people shuffling on and off the rides all day long, they just wear the paint right out. So these extreme coatings do a really good job for that. I've even got customers that have concrete mixing trucks. Because when they bring those back after they've delivered their concrete, they wash them out with acid and it washes paint right off. So these, once again, these coatings work well for that. We've seen them used on trailers. So there are tons of applications, and that's what we really try to talk about is thinking outside the box. If you have a project where you need more protection, than a regular paint is going to provide you. That's what the Gladiator Extreme Coating is for.
Gotcha. That's really good to point out. I think do-it-yourselfers tend to be. I know it's common for some people who are have off-road vehicles with their trucks, or they put the truck bed finish on their pickup truck or their Jeep sometimes. But this looks like it's kind of geared toward people who want that level of textured finish and protection, but it's also an enhancement too. You guys brought a video, and I thought that maybe we could highlight that now, and it really gives a good overview and how to of some of the steps. Maybe it's a good time to look at that now.
Yeah, and just to to kind of preface it a little bit before we get into it, we've done 3 videos. All 3 of which you can either view by going to our YouTube channel or to our website, semproducts.com. This one is the 3rd part in the series, and it's where we actually went in and shot the entire truck bed. and kind of speaking to that a little bit from a personal standpoint, this is my truck. So it's been, a great time for me to be able to spray it in the back of the truck. And you can, I use my truck. So I was hauling stuff around in it this weekend. It holds up extremely well. So with that being said, I'll let you get to the video.
Great.
Hey everybody, I'm Larry Trexler, and today we're back here to shoot the bed liner and the third part of our series for Gladiator XC. I'm going to get out of the way and we're going to take you through all of the different steps for being able to shoot, in this case, the truck bed, and we hope you enjoy the video. Gladiator XC did an amazing job on this project, and we were able to get it knocked out in just a few short hours. This thing looks like it's brand new, and it's going to provide protection for years to come. We hope you've enjoyed this video, and of course, if you'd like more information on Gladiator XC or any other SEM product, visit our website at semproducts.com or the QR code listed here. We hope you have a great day.
That was a great overview of the application there, Larry. I was really impressed. Our staff was actually impressed that it looks like the shoots gun is included in this kit. Is that correct?
That is correct. So, that's one of the great things that I've always liked about, especially like with Rocket XC that we had, and now with Gladiator XC, is that the applicator comes in the box. So everything is right there that you're going to need, including the mixing cup. So I always say it includes everything except for air and a little bit of elbow grease.
Nice. Well, that actually is a relief, I'm sure, for most users. Are there any, I know this is a new product, and typically a lot of times questions will come up ahead of time. Is one that comes to my mind is as an adhesion promoter necessary for most applications, or what is usually the best?
No, it's pretty simple. The only time that you would ever need the use of an adhesion promoter is if you're going to be working on raw plastic. And that's pretty rare in most of the cases. We're going to be working with, steel, aluminum, but basically painted truck beds in the first place. So there's nothing that you need to do there. It just needs to be clean, and it needs to have a good grind mark in it. And that's all that's required.
Nice. And other question that comes to my mind too, I try to think of as many frequently asked questions that will come up that you guys might even get on your technical side, even with the Rocket XC. Are there common misunderstandings or things that customers steps they may easily miss or underestimate when it comes to and I noticed in the video.
Really, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, the process has always been the same. I mean, you clean it. We always tell people clean it. Take it to a quarter car wash somewhere and use a pressure washer to clean it out first. Get the dirt out of it, and then come back with a good wax and grease remover. And then you can either, you saw that we use a bed brush that's attached to the end of a buffer. That's a great way to save a lot of time. It makes life easy, but you could do it by hand if you wanted to. And we would recommend 180 grit. The only misconception that I think that we want to make sure to point out is, this is a urethane coating, so you don't want to put it directly to bare metal. It needs to go down on top of either the OEM finish or if you've got bare metal spots. You saw in the video, we actually primed some of those smaller spots with an epoxy primer, and then you give it plenty of time to flash. And so that's the only thing, is just make sure that you're putting it down on top of another coating and you're in good shape. The only other thing is that it is a gallon kit. So it's enough to do in that kit. In that case, you saw the truck bed. It was around a 5.5, 6 foot truck bed, and one kit's enough to do that truck bed.
Nice. Well, this is, I think, a lot to get most people even more interested in the product. Thank you for sharing this in-depth how-to with it and showing us how easy it was to apply it to your own truck too.
Absolutely. And appreciate you guys having us. Like I said, we're really excited, and hopefully this is not the last of these that we do for you guys.
The Auto Body Source podcast is a production of the Auto Body Source, published by International Auto Body Marketing Group. For 3 decades, the Auto Body Source has connected repair solutions to collision shops across North America. In continuous publication since 1992, we differentiate ourselves with a publication that's a direct resource for auto body products and brands to the warehouse, the jobber, and body shop technicians, servicing over 17,000 jobber customers each year in the U.S. and Canada, as well as Bermuda, Puerto Rico, Venezuela, Bahamas, and the Caribbean. For more information, visit www.autobodysource.com.